Fanatic shirt.
Good job.
I've got my. I was gonna wear my Alliance shirt, but I didn't want to be called a front runner. Or
You do have shirts for everyone,
I
every
have
team.
shirts for a lot of teams actually. I have actually when I ordered my Fanatic shirt, I ordered a light gray one with just the regular Fanatic logo on it. And when it came in, I got two shirts, and none of them were the ones that I ordered, but they both fit me. So I kind of just like, I guess I'll
I
take
have a
that.
Baylife shirt. I have a Baylife shirt, and it's way too big for me because apparently US sizes are different than German sizes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I had to look at the size chart and make sure, but like this is a medium. Like I'm wearing a medium right now, and I usually wear like large, and it just fits me perfectly. This is awesome.
Nice. Okay. Might as well just talk about the game.
Yeah, let's talk about the game. I like. I believe that is actually a mid lane Gragas, and as a former mid Gragas player, I love it, but not the new Gragas. Sadly, I
I don't
just don't think
know.
he's strong in the mid lane.
The first thing I saw was that the enemy Nasus
Has heal.
chose heal over teleport,
Yep.
which kind of surprises me.
It's an interesting pick.
I mean, you want to farm as long as you can,
Oh, I've got one
but
more image to add. This is gonna be rough. Just keep talking.
they obviously they nerfed teleport in the recent patch, but still, I think on Nasus it was always the way to go, just because he just wants to farm, stay in lane, get as much CS as possible, get as much Q stacks as possible. So yeah, there's that one. Otherwise, it's Pantheon versus Rammus jungle.
If this actually
Ram
like,
Rammus jungle
there we
with
go.
Ghost.
Hey, that looks semi-official.
Directed camera, do stuff.
I need to see
Your
how this
game's
looks.
starting now as well, right? I'm
Yep,
17, 18,
19,
19,
20.
20.
Yep,
Fine.
we are
Yes, so we're
just about the
synced.
same.
In sync.
Oh, this cut off the side of the. It cut off the sides of this, so I need to actually get the PNG from Bean Spork. Damn it.
I
I'm just
have
not gonna use
no,
it then. Forget it. It looks
can't look at
official,
that.
but I can't use it because it doesn't work.
Okay. So let's see. What I want to see is actually Gragas with 24 armor
Yeah, he's.
against Zed.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, he probably went armor per level. Some things come out,
Or
but
health, maybe. Some health, some
health.
armor.
Yeah, but I assume armor per level because that's what it looked like. I don't like the mana pot start though. The
Yeah.
double mana pot. You need health in that lane, or you're gonna need health potions in that lane because he's gonna be able to poke you out really early. And
And Zed went longsword with 3 pots, so he has a lot of sustain.
yeah, he's gonna have a ton of sustain in that lane. Oh, I need
Okay.
to change. Gosh, I need to. I wish I could just have like settings for casting and settings for um
Also, just a small thing,
playing.
like the Gragas positioning during the waiting game, as I like to call it, was subpar because if they had invaded, I'd like to stand a little bit more in the river,
Yeah.
so you can see what's actually happening. I
Hmm.
mean, they don't have the biggest threat, level 1, the blue team, I mean,
Yep.
but still.
The bot lane though, it's Lucian Lulu versus Lucian Thresh. The wife steal lane versus another ridiculously bully heavy lane. And you'll see like early trading coming back and forth between the two, for sure.
Yeah, I really think Lulu support is undervalued right now.
Just because mid lane Lulu is so strong. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're actually gonna see Lucian gets level 2 before his support, which is interesting. Actually, both AD carries.
Oh, nice hook. Nice
hook.
hook.
But he's not level 2. There's no follow up. He's
No
gonna Ardent, or he's gonna let this pursuit end, and they're actually gonna pick up the first kill onto Purple Zulu. Oh, and the exhaust comes down onto the Thresh. Kenning picks up the kill in the top lane. We missed that, but
Yeah, I mean, Kennen
Thresh
is
gonna make it out of
really
life.
good. Kennen is a really good pick into Nasus. You have really, you can poke him, you can harass him. It's
yeah,
really
you've
good.
got range on him, so it's good.
Yeah, you got range, you got the stun, you can really annoy this guy. And in the bot lane, I recognized that Thresh or Lucian got level 2, but Thresh wasn't level 2, so he somewhat missed some experience there compared to Lucian, which is not ideal, I guess.
Alright, in the top lane, we're gonna see a little trading coming back and forth. And
Oh no!
Kennen's super low, but Nasus isn't gonna be able to kill him, and holy cow, this camera actually works very well. Thank you, Adam, for telling me about this.
What?
Apparently if you hold down the middle button, you can smooth the camera, which isn't, oh, it's so nice. I like it. And it hides
Oh,
your
it's-
mouse cursor too.
Nice.
So shout out to Pwn. Yeah, and the overlay does look like shit.
The Rammus gank in mid lane didn't work so well because he queued into the minions, so
Yeah.
the little slow knockback stuff didn't hit, sadly.
Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, Zed is really farming way better than Gragas.
Oh, in the bot lane though, we're gonna see a hook
Hey,
come out.
Sook,
And a little trading back and forth.
W. It's
Not much going on there. Just a little
Yeah.
bullying in the bottom
Some-
lane.
back and forth. Pantheon making his way down though. There is a ward, which will spot him, but they are very much in front of the lane, or stand very aggressive.
They're very
Oh,
pushed
boy.
up, and the stun's
Yeah,
gonna come out onto
that's
the
what I'm-
Lucian. He's gonna flash out.
Oh,
of it.
nice split up.
Oh, one hit
Oh.
on dead. Tower shot, nothing.
Very
Thresh
nice.
is gonna be able to just walk out of this alive. Ward comes down from Lucian. Good play by their Lucian to the blue Lucian to put the ward down so he can get some damage before he leaves. Rammus is actually gonna look to come in the mid lane. He's gonna charge the power ball up and he's gonna start rolling in, and he hits another minion again.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's actually gonna get the taunt down
Still
this time.
gets the
Gragas
taunt.
is gonna.
Oh, but Gragas missing the stun on the E.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was really nice in the bot lane to see them split up, so they didn't know where to follow, and there was no communication, obviously, between the blue team members. So that one saved their life, probably.
6 hit on both sides. In the mid lane. Kennen is 6 in the top lane while Nasus is and only level 5 still. So he's going to have a nice advantage in that lane. In the bottom, Purple Lucian is up 10 CS and a Vamp Scepter. Or a finished Vamp Scepter on Blue Lucian.
And they say I have a grim sense of humor.
The football
Apparently he has a
Lucian.
grim sense of humor.
It's sort of the blue lane, you know, with the blue Thresh and...
Well, it's ironic that
The
it's the
blue lane
blue
or
lane on
the
the purple
purple-
side.
Right. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nice little barrel
Nice hook.
harass coming out.
Flay did hit. Oh, the shield!
Shield.
Okay.
And she's gonna
Uh,
walk away with,
okay.
what is it, 20 HP.
Not very much.
Yeah.
Pantheon is at his red.
He's gonna get super low. He's gonna have to get.
Ramps
He's gonna get low
low.
and have to be forced back. Imagine he's gonna pick up probably boots, maybe even a
I'm
ruby crystal
really
at this point.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by the Gragas farm.
Yeah,
he
his
should be
farm
able
is
to farm
really low.
more. Like it's really, really low.
Yeah,
And he is, he's still quite healthy and
yeah.
not in danger, I think.
He's actually hasn't used either one of his mana pots.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened there.
Lucian's back at base.
Especially pre-6. What is Seth gonna do pre-6, He's just gonna like harass maybe a little bit, but you can always E out and stun him or get your life back with a passive or with a W.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a passive, right? Happy hour.
Happy hour, yeah. It's anytime he casts a spell, he gets like 2% of his health back.
It's
Hook.
actually they buffed it to 4%.
Oh, they
and it's
did?
immediate.
Didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
Before it was open time.
Pharaoh comes out in the mid lane, nice. And the death mark is
Escape
actually gonna
and
come
the
down. They're gonna
Rammus
try and trade for it.
Oh, is he
He's
gonna
go down
die?
to the ignite. Yeah.
Yeah. Ignite OP.
We're gonna go back down to the bottom lane, and we're just gonna see a little. We're actually gonna see a Vamp Scepter, and it looks like Blue Lucian's gonna build into Blade of the Ruin King here with the Cutlass first.
But the Papalution is up 1 level on
Yep.
the enemy. So that happened.
Oh, you see Slicing Maelstrom come out in the top lane, and Pantheon is going to pick up the kill with the spear shot.
Did he
I didn't
ult
see
up?
what happened there. Actually,
Yeah,
that
there.
was. This is the first
Oh,
time
now
he's
engage
gone
in
back.
bot lane. Culling comes out. Heal was used. Rammus
Yep.
comes bot. Oh, nice taunt onto the Lucian. Double kill for Rammus.
Very nice.
Nice.
Going back to Kennen in the top lane, you just stayed too long, man. You had 2,100
Yep.
gold, and he's gonna come back with a needlessly large rod and a pair of boots.
Well, I guess if you're not dying, you can buy that. There's no threat of dying from the Nasus. Oh,
Oh, we're gonna see.
remember the ultimate? Maybe there is a threat of dying. No.
Nothing's gonna happen. Let's take a look at Rammus real quick. He is maxing his W. I do not. I think you max your taunt on Rammus, don't you?
Yeah, I think it gives you. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I think it. You get a longer taunt if you level it up or rank it up. But I mean, you're tankier if you level W. So,
Yeah.
and you can presumably jungle faster.
Actually, we're gonna see a stun come out in the mid lane from the Pantheon.
And top lane Rammus coming in. The powerball rolling.
Oh, he actually gets the
taunting.
flash.
But Cannon isn't following up. Now there's Pantheon coming in. But Rammus still has plenty of health. Should be okay.
It's a good
Nice.
move by the Rammus to get the Powerball after the flash. We're actually going to see a hook come down in the bottom lane. Lucian's going to pop the Cutlass, and Revolution's one hit away, and the Calling's going to pick up the kill, and gosh, this is so hard to work the camera, and he's actually going to get the Relentless Pursuit, and he's going to pick up the double kill off of that.
Yep. I think the Purpolution did not
Actually, in the
have.
top lane.
Yeah,
Cannon's
sorry,
going to
yeah.
go down to the Pantheon, and Rammus is going to come up and just walk away with his life.
Yeah.
Yep, it is taunt first. That's... Yep.
I actually thought when they got the double kill on Rammus in bot lane, they could do, or might be able to do Dragon at that point, because obviously the enemy lane was gone, so that was a good time. And as they mentioned in the Trinity Force podcast, Dragon worth more gold now early, so I think
That's
that
next
would have
patch, I
purpose.
believe.
No.
Purple team's turret
this
has
patch?
been destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
SES isn't playing, or hasn't played on that patch yet, so...
I gotcha.
It
That shows how well I know 410. Actually,
Yeah.
you see Zed come in. He's gonna get aggressive. Doesn't pop the death mark though.
Maybe
Could've been an easy
Gragas
kill.
could have used the ultimate there to
Could've.
pop Zed into the tower,
Yeah.
maybe.
I just don't like. I'm gonna go off on a little limb here, and
Oh,
I don't. In the top lane though, Slicing Maelstrom comes out, and actually Fury of the Sands comes out from
oh my
Nasus, and he's going to escape.
He should have followed him, maybe. But there were a lot of minions.
Yep.
You were saying?
I do not like the Gragas build because he has no mana sustain, which he lost when the last set of nerfs to his W came through.
Yeah, right.
So he needs mana at some point, and like a tier into Azonia's Hourglass would have been a great build this game.
Also, Ramos took the blue buff, so
Rammus takes
that's
the
not available
blue.
to him.
Yep.
Ramos
either.
tries to gank.
And he's doing a good job of
stays
sitting
with
on the shadow.
Yeah, right.
Oh, now you
it's
can
gone.
kill him. Oh, the Gragas misses the
failed
ulti.
barrel. Now the ultimate of Zed comes out. Nice taunt, so Zed
Another
can't.
flash for it. Heal
Oh,
comes out.
yeah.
Zed's gonna
Oh, I
escape.
hate the shadow game.
He's being super BM right now.
Yes, yes. But I mean, Pantheon also coming into mid lane. Can he get the stun down? No, he can't.
That's the one.
Ramos just rolling away. Who got the tower? Bot lane got the tower.
In the top lane though,
Oh,
Kennen is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. He's actually gonna land the stun. Is he gonna be able to proc another one? Yes, no, maybe. Here we go. Jungle.
oh,
invade
in the
from
bot lane,
Pantheon.
Lulu goes down.
So much action.
Jungle invade by Pantheon.
Ramus is actually gonna let it go.
Gets the red. I thought Ramos could challenge
Gragas
that.
was nearby. He should have pinged that out.
He's tanky enough. Did he ping it even? I
He
didn't
did
see.
not even ping it out.
Oh.
But in the bottom lane, as you saw, there was a double kill
Right.
for the Lucian. Don't know how that happened. Go back and take a look.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kennen has a lot of money on his account right now, so... Oh, the flash. That was wasted, sorta. From Kennen.
Oh, I just...
He flashed
Why did I
forward
hit?
and then
Oh, go
missed.
lie.
And yeah, he has a lot
We're
of
gonna
money.
go
He
live.
could buy...
Oh, Kennen's got out here, and he's... gonna-
yeah. Oh, and in the mid lane. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Man, I never knew how hard it was to work camera and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
We're actually going to see the calling
actually-
clear the wave here.
Oh, and Ram is trying to kill Nasus, but Pantheon coming in again. Nice. Ram is pretty fat right now.
Ramus has 5 kills.
Did buy the Boots of Mobility.
And Golems.
Makes sense.
Which... Interesting. Golem
Yeah, I mean,
is...
what
guess
else are you
Golem's
gonna
good.
buy on him?
I guess Golem is a good buy on him, because there's not really anything that would be...
There's nothing else. And you get the Tenacity, which is probably
Yep.
the only good thing on the Golem item right now, I think. Okay, Gragas going for Death Cap first item.
Against the Zed, you just need that Hourglass. It's such a strong item.
Yeah, I mean even the what is it called? Seeker's Arm Guard is really
Yeah.
powerful because it gives you quite a lot of armor. It gives you 30 plus 15, so 45. That's
Yeah.
quite a lot for such a cheap item.
It is pretty strong. Just, it's too strong of an item just to forget about. Just not much going on right now. A little bit of farming. I want to take a quick look at builds. Bloodthirster being built by Kane Fisher. And the Aurino is actually building a Blade of the Ruin King. And,
And he already has home.
Ramus
grounds.
gets the catch onto the Pantheon, and they're gonna...
They can fight this, I think. Maybe.
I don't know.
With
I
Gragas,
don't know if
ult
they want to
Gragas.
fight this.
Ult Gragas. No.
Oh,
Do it.
comes
Oh.
out. Pantheon's gonna go low, but the Death
That
Mark's
was too
actually gonna
late.
pop.
In the bot lane.
Ramus is over pursuing for this. Should have just backed off. But in the bottom
Yeah.
lane,
Not worth. Oh boy.
kill. This is not
That
coming
just
out so
went.
good.
Yeah, that just went down the road. In the top lane, Cannon might be able to pick something up, but Narsus has his ultimate available, so no real threat there. And he has the Spirit Visage, which gives him quite a amount of magic resist. Dragon being picked up by the blue team right now.
Yeah.
But there is a purple ward, so they should have the timer for the next one.
Yep. They'll have the time. They should and will have the timer for the next one. Zed finishes his Blade of the Rune King. So that's double blade for the blue team so far. And no major items besides that Bloodthirster completed for the purple team. There it just shows that the 4K gold lead right now that the blue team has is showing in the items, and we're actually going to see a little bit of damage come out from the cannon in the top lane.
Well, I mean, I guess the effective difference is a little bit bigger because Ramos has all the money, and it's not so useful on him because what is he going to do? He's going to taunt you, and that's it. Absorb some damage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's nothing really that you can do about it, but as the Ramos player, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Or what do you think about that?
I don't know, but he's gonna see Zed here, and
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think Rammus is. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Rammus jungle. That's honestly a color.
I think it can be really good. I think, especially in if you're good with him in the lower ranks or something, he's really good because he's such a powerful ganker. With a, it's almost like Evelyn or Hecarim, where wards. If you ward really near your lane, for example in top lane, then the wards are not really effective against Rammus because when he comes with a powerball, it's already too late. You know, if you don't have something like a big escape, like maybe Zed or I don't know, then oh, nice dodge.
Oh, misses the ulti.
Yeah, it was a nice dodge of that.
Skyfall.
But fresh
Gragas
roam
is gonna
mid
go down.
lane. I got Gragas was shut down.
Zed actually
there.
switched back to his alt shadow, which was interesting, but they're probably going to be able to pick up the kill here on the Pantheon, or the Pantheon's going to pick up the kill
Thresh,
onto the
yeah,
Thresh.
Lucian also in the mid lane now, maybe with the culling. No. Oh. That was a nice W from the,
A nice amount of
the
damage.
Pantheon.
We're actually going to see the culling here to clear the wave. At this point, purple team should probably try to stop fighting. If fights keep going like that, then
Yeah, they've only lost bot tower, so
yeah, which is incredible on their part. That's great that they've only lost one turret, but they've also lost the dragons.
mid turret is still pretty healthy, but not much longer, I guess.
Yeah, it's about to go down here.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
21.
But I mean,
minutes
they
in
have
the
a really
game.
good like team fight team with the Cannon and Gragas and Ramos and Thresh.
Zed and the rest of blue team being BM right now.
What does that mean, BM?
Bad manners.
Oh,
They're just sitting there laughing, and Rammus is actually going to come in, and he's going to land the taunt onto the Lulu. Talisman's defense comes out from the Thresh. The hook's going to land onto Zed. Deathmark's going to come out, and they're actually going to blow up the Lucian before he knows it. And Thresh is going to go down. Once again, blue team just showing their gold advantage. Purple team cannot fight this team at this point.
oh, the deep dive from the Pantheon.
It's going to land right on top of them. They have nowhere to go.
Okay.
Taunt's going to come out, but it's not going to matter. Ignite comes down. Zed's going to be able to pick up the kill. That is a 4 for none with a tower dive for the blue team.
Honestly, I think when you have a player like the Zed from the enemy team, just mute him because you also mute his laugh, right? I mean, it
doesn't
can.
work like that. I don't think.
No,
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
if you don't, I
Actually,
actually
TP come down
thought that.
from cannon into the
Cannon.
mid lane.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Purple team's gonna lose that mid turret.
Didn't do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Still lost the tower, so that
Kind of a
teleport was a
waste of a
little bit
teleport.
wasted. But it was on a turret, so
Yeah.
cooldown reduced, but I don't know.
Yeah. Nasus is sitting on 216 Q stacks at this point. That is a hefty amount.
It's more than he should have gotten.
Thresh
Because
is
of
actually
the
going to get
name.
caught out here in the mid lane, and he's going to go down to the Gragas. Get the Gragas going a little bit. He'll be able to finish up that arm guard, and
Yeah, he's playing Armguard next, which might help against that team. They only have 80 damage, besides Lulu, who built Athene's Unholy Grail and needlessly large rod. Interesting.
so that plays into Rammus's wheelhouse on with his passive and
Yep.
the fact that he has a taunt. Actually,
And
see
the
a
fact
TC.
that Delusion. Okay.
Oh,
That was.
gonna pull the Rammus
I mean, the
in.
thought was good by Delusion to use the lantern to get the Rammus in, but
Yeah.
with a slow from Lulu really is a really good counter to Rammus because you can slow when he comes in, so the whole
So
attack
pulling
is
him out,
stopped.
and
What was that?
ulti comes out from Gragas that knocks him into the turret, and Pantheon's gonna get pulled.
And the
back into
cannon
team.
ultimate. White growth on Pantheon.
Here comes the
Oh.
calling from the purple team Lucian, and it's not gonna help
Doesn't
anybody.
really do much, yeah. But it was close though.
It backed him off the turret a little bit. Here comes Zed. He's feeling pretty big right now, and he wants to play.
He has the Last Whisper and the
He actually gets hooked in.
blade. He has all the base items you need to blow
Oh, and
people
here
up.
comes Pantheon. Doesn't
Nice
pick up
hook
the kill
throw
on
on the
Lucian.
but yeah.
Thresh is going to go down, but actually the Gragas barrel is going to pick up the kill onto the Lucian, and the entire time Nasus is split pushing the top lane. Gragas is going to go down to Zed here. This is,
There was no tower left.
yeah, this
So
is...
maybe he should have turned right to the bot lane tower. I guess, but yeah, Zed
There was
strong.
really nowhere... Yeah, he probably should have gone down this way.
Kennen now
through the
has
jungle.
Sonya's and is building, I think, Void stuff next, or maybe Rylai's Crystal Scepter.
Yeah.
Stow the blue buff away, but nothing you can really do about that. As a purple team right now.
Rammus is going to come up and fancy his chance, try and fancy his chances against the Nasus, but
There's no backup.
here comes Kennen though from
Quite
the side.
early. Hit the
He
Q.
does not have slicing
Good.
Maelstrom.
Oh, that
Oh, he
flash.
flashes. Actually, Nasus is going to flash into
Nice,
the team.
nice. Good
He's
hook.
going to get surrounded.
But they need to,
Thresh is actually going to pick up the kill with the flay.
Oh.
Not the
Well,
best
that's not
person
ideal.
to get it on, but
They have to pay attention that they don't get out pushed from the team when they send 3 people top lane in the mid lane, but luckily the enemy team didn't respond.
yep.
Also, the bot lane is really far pushed up. The Lucian had to clear the wave. Let's see.
I like the Pantheon build coming out. Outer Lizard, he does have a nice mix of damage and tank.
Especially against that team with the Banshee's Veil, really good against the Taunt and the Slicing Maelstrom. And
So down here in Dragon, we're going to see a fight come out. Rammus
went
is
a
gonna get
little bit
picked
deep
off.
there.
One hit away. And Lucian's actually going to Relentless Pursuit into the Slicing Maelstrom, but then he's going to be able to back out. And Lucian, probably
Thresh
Lucian's going to go down to
isolated
the
in
Zed
the
here.
bot lane.
That was so much damage. Thresh gets taken down on the bottom side, but Zed's going to be able to follow this up. He's actually going to flash onto the Kennen and pick up a double kill. And he's going to try to chase down the
Man
Gragas,
drop
but here
coming
comes
in.
here comes the man drop. Is he going to be able to catch him? Yes, he is. Is that going to
Triple
pick up the
kill.
triple?
Kill.
Triple kill for Zed. And the ace for the blue team. Are they gonna go pick up the dragon, or are they gonna do the are they gonna do a smart play and take dragon, or are they gonna do the other possible good move right now and push down this middle and get a turret while Nasus is off in the top lane? It looks like they're not gonna push their advantage and take the dragon.
Nasus still farming.
Where's the... Oh, that shows the entire map.
What do you think of the Ages of the Legion on Thresh against that team?
Locket's gonna be a good item. The shield is gonna be really strong, and actually Rammus is gonna powerball onto DZ. He's gonna pop the ulti. And Wild Growth's gonna come out. Lucian's gonna come over. Rammus is gonna get picked off.
And
Thresh
Thresh
is
tried
gonna
to help
fast
it,
spot
but
too. And he's gonna get called and picked up by the Zed.
because I always think of Aegis as the anti-magic item. It would be a good item to pick up for the blue team because the purple team has really lots of magic damage. But because it doesn't give you your team any armor.
Yeah. Oh, and Kennen is
Anymore.
getting dove here in the top lane. He's gonna
Oh, the
flash
flash
out.
from the Pantheon.
Zonia's. Slicing
Maybe.
Maelstrom wasn't up, but
No.
you still could have Zonia's to survive a little bit longer and waited for your team to get there along with a Thresh Lantern. And Nasus is actually going to get low to this turret. He's going to back out, and they're going to pick up another turret in the top lane, increasing the turret score to 5-2.
Cannon went for Void Staff, second item, after Sonya's and Sork Shoes, or third item if you want to say so.
That's actually just going to dive onto the Gragas.
Gragas just getting go.
About it.
I guess this game is...
This game looks like
Might
it's
be
over
over.
at this point. Lucian's gonna get chased by the Pantheon, and the Pantheon actually just jumps over the wall and lands onto the Thresh. Here comes Rammus. Nothing's gonna go down. Yeah, Omen would be really strong right now on Thresh since they're all AD.
Yeah, I don't think that the Aegis is doing as much. I think there are better items for him.
I mean,
Obviously,
Locket would be a good
cooldown is
item
nice.
against, like, what we see, Lucian getting chased, top lane. Locket is, like you said, the good magic damage item, but it's not really. Where's this? Oh, I forgot about that one. There's like a fight overlay. It's pretty cool. Nasus just gonna grab some race. What was this? Locket is great against magic damage.
Yeah.
And such like that, but we see Slicing Maelstrom comes out, and Nasus is actually gonna probably be able to pick up a kill on Cannon. And here comes.
He gets Wild Grown and might live another day. No, Rammus picks up the kill.
Zed still has his ulti.
Precious Zed is still alive, yeah.
And he just annihilates.
Oh, did Gragas save the ultimate? Like, until the last...
Yep, and
Minute.
Boyler and Gink's gonna come out from Zed, and gonna slow him down, and they're gonna pick up the kill.
Right.
And that looks like it's going to be game for blue team. Yeah.
They surrendered. Okay. Vitali.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What can we say about that game of how it would have gone better for purple team?
I mean, to some degree, there's like the Gragas lane, which kind of went rather bad.
Yeah.
To some degree, because of the itemization of Gragas, buying needlessly large rod first when he could buy, I don't know, maybe, or yeah, Morellonomicon is also fine, I think.
Morellonomicon would have been a great item in this situation also.
The Seeker's Arm Guard. You can only buy the Seeker's Arm Guard. You don't have to buy the Zhonya's complete, but you just buy Seeker's Arm Guard and then go for one of the mana items, like either Morellonomicon or obviously Chalice.
Yeah, just the arm guard, the hourglass is just a game-changing item against Zed because that essentially.
Yeah, because you can negate all the damage.
Yeah.
Sure. Right. But for laning, it's also, you know, especially against the melee character, you can poke him out.
This potentially is not